you guys can hear that or not. Alright, what's going on YouTube? So today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to try to custom pretty much. Alright, so let me just show you guys. So we have the Dinan intake right here, right? But as you can see, it is in an air box. So what I want to do is actually try to fabricate, well not fabricate, but let's just say get rid of the air box and just have the cone filter actually attached to this. So what I'm going to do was actually remove the sensor right here for, I'm pretty sure that's the MAF sensor. Remove that, remove this line as well. We're going to take the actual box off of the car and see if there's a way that we can pretty much make it so that it's just the cone filter. Man, you guys can't see me. So it's just the cone filter instead of having the box. Therefore we'll get actually more turbo noise since you can't really hear it too much. Also my exhaust is pretty loud since it's straight piped, but I know like when Dante had his Pure Stage 2 335i, you could still hear the turbo spooling up and stuff with the dual cone intakes on the N54, and he was straight piped as well. His car was actually louder than mine. I don't know if it's louder than this car, but it was louder than the 135i. So we're gonna do that. Go ahead and get started on this. So pretty much, it's pretty straightforward. But let's go ahead and hop into this video, guys. All right, guys. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually just open up the air box right here. Let's just try to see if I can take this off. You do want to try to be careful because at times, I know, fuck, the alternator's hot. These clips can fall off. It's happened to me before on my 135i when I did my charge pipe. And reason why I'm doing this, I'd rather do this than sell this intake and buy a new one. Even though I could make some money off of this and get an intake for even cheaper, but it's always a little funner when you're doing stuff like this, I would say. Okay guys, so I got the air box off, so you can see there's the filter right there. It is pretty dirty, I do need to clean it, but when I was taking this line off, I accidentally snapped it a little bit, being a little too rough. So be careful if you're ever doing anything like that, like removing your intake or installing an aftermarket one or whatnot, just so you don't have to worry about having to replace it or fix it or whatnot. So I'm actually going to start trying to take the filter off. It looks like that's about an 8mm little bolt right there to loosen up the clamp so you get the filter off, and then I'm actually going to look at the airbox housing to see if there's any way that we can modify that. Okay guys, so as you can see, there is like this little seam along the outer part right there. I did end up taking the MAF sensor out just to be on the safe side. I don't want to damage it and then have to spend more money. But so you can see how it connects as well in here, and there's also another seam right in there as well. So pretty much what we want to do is try to just get this cylindrical piece out from the air box, which I'm not sure that it'll come out. We might have to like cut around the plastic in order to take it out. So I'm trying to decide if I really want to do that or not. I might. I'm going to just keep looking at it and see how I could do it so that I won't mess anything up and everything will still function perfectly fine. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm starting to just cut, it's kind of hard to focus, this line right here all the way down like that. It doesn't look the prettiest as of right now, but I'm going to go over it after it's finished being cut and sand it down so it looks nice and neat. And it's going to come out good, guys. I have faith in this. And this is probably something you wouldn't do on a car like this, but fuck it, man, why not, you know? Times like this where, you know, obviously I'm fortunate to have this car that my dad was able to buy for me as a replacement for my old car that I had, and I'm paying for my Evo. I got a ton of parts right here for the Evo that I haven't updated you guys on yet. Actually, yeah, you guys probably see the update video, came out before this, but you know, I gotta do some stuff DIY because that's just the way it is. But I hope you guys are enjoying this, doing something different, you know. And yeah, fucking let's keep going. I'll update you guys in a bit. We cut it off. You guys can see there's the box for the Dinan. So this is what it looks like right now. As I said, I'm gonna go over it, sand it down, make it look a lot better than that, and then yeah, I'll probably actually just trim it so that it's pretty level besides that bottom part right there, but cut all that off, and then we can put this back on and hopefully it'll sound a lot better. I should have got some before clips, but honestly before you couldn't really hear anything. So I'm gonna finish making this look nice and pretty, and then we'll go ahead and throw it back on. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. It's not very even. I could actually cut off that extra little thick part right there, but I think I'm just gonna leave it on for now. Maybe one day if I decide to go all out and do it, I'll make it look a little nicer. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Go ahead and throw the map sensor back in there, and then also I'm gonna clean out the filter a little bit just because it has a lot of dust and stuff in it. So blow that out, and then should be all good to go. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like now with the custom Dinan intake. So I'm hoping it'll sound good. I kind of might actually want to just go back and eventually just take all of this off so it looks like one smooth piece, because it kind of bothers me a little bit. It looks kind of weird, but oh well, I do like the carbon fiber. I do like that you have the open filter. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and then we'll see if there's any difference in noise, and then we'll also go for a little test drive since I do have the GoPro, and we can try it out on there and see if we hear any differences. If not, then oh well, I did something for no reason, but it was pretty fun. Quick little thing, took me about like 30 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and start it up, guys. Alright guys, so I went inside, reviewed the footage really quick. It's kind of hard to hear because my exhaust is so loud, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the GoPro on, and then we'll go for a test drive and we'll see if we can hear any more intake turbo noises. And if we did, then thumbs up, everything went as planned, we got the result we wanted. I'm still thinking from what I did hear of the little clip, it did sound like there was a little bit more noise than there usually is. So let's go ahead and go for that test drive, and we'll go ahead and check everything out. And yeah guys, so let's go ahead and hop in. Okay guys, so I did test it out a little bit right now before on camera, and you can definitely hear it a lot more. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. You can hear it almost like kind of like a blow off. So in other words, it worked. Happy guys, if you guys can hear that, it definitely did exactly what I was hoping it would do. So let's hear another pull. Alright guys, so it ended up working. So we are gonna go ahead and probably end the video here. Whew, that sounds good guys. So I never got an intake actually on my 135IS, and I'm kind of happy this car had one, and it has a Dinan one too with carbon fiber, so it's pretty cool. I'm happy with the results. You get a lot more turbo noise. It sounds like it's boosted, almost like it has a blow-off valve, so that was good. I'm happy with this little 30-minute modification to this Dinan intake, and everything came out good. So like always guys, if you guys like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions, or you guys, hey look, another 235i, mineral white though. if you guys have any questions, always comment down below. You can shoot us a DM on Instagram. Links for both mine and Dante's Instagram and the Primus Auto Works Instagram are always in the description. And yeah, guys, as always, stay tuned for more on Primus Auto Works. Peace.